Hello everyone, happy Thursday and welcome to today's stream. Thank you for joining me as we are going to be jumping back into the Long Dark. We've got a new update that came out, the chapter 4 or part 4 of the Tales of the Far Territory DLC has released, which brings us an entirely new region full of incredibly ridiculous looking dangers, some new equipment, some new mechanics, so it's going to be rough, but we're going to give it a go. This is our same playthrough. We're picking up where we left off the last time, so we're pretty well established. We've got a good base location. We've got plenty of materials, so now it's just about making it to that side of the map. Let me say hello to everybody, and then we will jump in and assess. Brand, Wolfgang, Christy, good to see you guys. Hi, Sarah, welcome. Brant, good to see you. Let's see. Is that everybody? Work Wander, of course. Say hello to Work Wander. K-Flow, welcome. It's cold, yes. K-Flow, it's so cold. I was not happy this morning when it was in the 40s and I had to do the bus stop and then the grocery store. And I just wanted to stay in bed with blankies because it was cold. All right, so I see you guys talking about Lego Fortnite. That looks so good. I had not even heard of the game before, really. Like, I had no idea about it. But I was watching a bit of it today. I'm going to have to check it out. It looks really good. Survival games are my favorite. All right, so we're here in our base. We've got 74 pounds out of 77. Let's take a look at what I've got here. Plenty of fire supplies, but not an excessive amount. Medical stuff. I'm only carrying the clothes that I'm wearing. Everything's in good repair. Yep, 90s, 89 on my gloves, but that's not too bad. I've got a little bit of food. Necessary tools. Probably drop some cans, actually. I don't need 5 of them. So what we're going to do, the story picks up. I thought it was just going to be a new region. So when we left off this playthrough, we did 3 of the 4 bunkers. And then we left off back at base. So there's more story. And I didn't realize that this part was going to come with more story. It's not just a new region. There's an extension to the story, which means we have to finish Signal Void before we can go there. So I might not even get to the new map area today. We're going to head back towards the airfield to find that 4th bunker and then wait for an aurora so we can get into it and then see how much time that takes up. The good news is that gives us a chance to get established. This new map that they've added is the most challenging in the game. So to date, it is the largest, the most challenging, and the most built up. Like, you're spending the most time indoors versus outdoors with like different buildings and different levels and different like mines and all kinds of nonsense. So it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. But one of the things they did add, and I looked it up, we've been waiting for this, is the Treva. That's not how I ever said it, but that's how they said it in the announcement thing. It's a deer hide. I was afraid it was going to be something silly like a moose hide, but it's a deer hide, which actually is not that bad. A deer hide, cured guts, and cured maple saplings. It's -10 where you are, Wolfgang. Yeah, that is pretty cold. Yeah, 40 is not cold unless you're from Florida, and 40 with 75% humidity is not the same as dry cold. Humid cold is so different. And I didn't understand that until I moved from the north to Florida. It's a whole different animal. But yeah, it was like 80 two or 3 days ago. So 40 is pretty cold compared to that. So this is actually pretty doable. I don't have maple saplings. I looked. We have 2. We need 4. I've got 2 of them, and I've got 1 more curing. So I'd have to find 1 more and get it cured, and then I don't have a deer hide. I only have a wolf and rabbit. So at first I was thinking I'd take everything with me, But I'm actually not sure if I'm going to want to build this thing out and about or just kind of build up to having it here at the base, because it slows you down and it will still attract predators if you've got anything stinky on it. And I'm not sure we're going to have that much loot to move. I feel like for this section of what we're doing, especially since in the new map area, it's almost like there's so much inside space that we wouldn't be able to use it, that I'm probably going to hold off. As much as I want it, I'm not going to make it the primary focus right at the beginning, because I don't think it's going to be helpful for what we're trying to do. So that's where we're leaving off. I'm going to leave this stuff behind. I do need to just make sure I've got what I want to take with us, though, because it is going to be a long trip. It's a long walk. We've got to go all the way back to the airfield, which might take us about 2 in-game days. I've got fish hooks. We've got flares and the flare gun. I'm going to bring the pistol, but not the rifle. We've got 1 torch, the lamp, which is full, I think. Nope. Now it's full. Now it's full, and it's 98%, so that's good. I'm going to go drop some cans upstairs. I'll keep the fishing stuff on me. That doesn't weigh very much. I got to look at my food, too. We might leave a little bit heavy. I've already looted, but with a new update, I'm not sure if they added new loot. Do I have any water? Ooh, I don't have water. I have tea, though, so we would be okay if I don't actually grab water. I might just run for it. I'm going to keep 2 cans. 4 is excessive. All right, so here's my pile of food. We actually have kind of a lot. We have kind of a lot of food. Where are my notes? All right, so camp office, this is what we've got here. Mountain Town House has this stuff. Signal Tower. Okay, yeah, this is all the Pleasant Valley stuff we left behind. I'm going to try to keep up with our notes. And to cook, I kind of want to bring recipe food. How heavy is this? Yeah, see, almost 2 pounds. I'd love to bring like the flour and the oil and the oats and the just cooking things. Like if I brought oil and flour and maple syrup, then we could make pancakes when we needed food, which is almost 600 calories. So it's really good. Oil, flour, and peaches. And we could make peach pie. What level cooking am I? Is it this one? Yeah, cooking. Okay, I am level 3 cooking. I know, right? Pie, why does 2 pounds of oil only make like 1 pancake and an egg? Hey, Ricky, good to see you. So I think maybe let's bring some peaches. Let's bring, that's 1.6. That is 0.19. Okay, yeah, so we'll bring some oil. We'll bring
I wonder if
flour.
I can drop any of this gear.
I know, I'm loading her up. 1.23. Okay, and maple syrup. 74%, 40%, 48%. Let's bring the worst one. Might be like counterintuitive, but we're going to do it anyway. All right, what do I weigh? 83. All right, well, you know. We're going on an adventure. We're going on a trip, and I want to make sure we're appropriately packed and ready for that. Medically, I've got probably too many painkillers, but they don't weigh very much. We've got tea-making supplies. We've got antiseptics. That's what this is. Emergency stims, bandages, antibiotics. I'm going to drop some matches. We do not need 83. And so we'll just bring 40. 40 still weighs almost a pound. And then these I will put up here with the others. We have a lot of matches. Oh, the other thing I want to bring with me, though, is a skillet. I've got a skillet and a cooking pot upstairs, but I don't know that I have a skillet that I've left anywhere along the way. What's the weather outside? Am I trying to get to the new content of the far territories? Yeah. Oh, it's a blizzard. It's okay. We're not going anywhere right now. I can't believe I didn't hear that from inside. I didn't hear that
You're
wind
awesome.
at all. Okay, thank you for continuing to be a member. We're probably not going to make it to the new content today. The new content area does have like a continuation of the story. So I think that we're probably going to not be done. We got to go back to the airfield and do the last bunker before we can get the story unlocked for the new area. I'm anticipating that that's going to take either this entire stream or we might not even finish it within this stream. Tinder plug, coal, stick. Take the charcoal. I'm going to want to map the heck out of the new area. Let's use a match, a tinder plug, and a stick. We might as well make some water. If we're going to have to stay and wait out this weather, I might as well make water. Because we have none. One of the new things they added is an insulated thermos. It'd be really cool to find that so we could keep our drinks warm longer. All right, let's add a piece of coal. Water. Oh, I thought I was going to match these up, but no, I still made that one for twice as far. Okay. Cedar firewood. Okay. I don't want to have too much water on me, but I'll probably do it because we used to have some lined up here, and obviously I drank it all. So I want to refill that if I can. 24 minutes. Well, we're waiting anyway. Snow. Oh, did I just take the water? I think I did. Yeah, boil this water. I double-clicked instead of hitting space. Okay, so potable water. Making water. We've got an hour and a half here. Take that. Time there.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
I know. I just loaded you up with a whole lot of water. How much did that weigh? 14 pounds. Yeah, we're not keeping most of that water. I'm going to drop the majority of it. But sometimes if you're desperately thirsty or you want to cook something, having to wait to make water is kind of a bummer. So having some already made here is better. And we're thirsty. So there is that too. Let's check the weather one more time. It's later in the day now, so I'm probably still going to hang out till the morning. Although the weather's nicer. It's tempting. It's tempting. We'd have to try to make it to like the because we're going through the Forlorn Muskeg. There's nowhere really to stop there except for that train car. So we'd be trying to make it to the train car to either warm up or sleep if I don't just stay here and sleep. I think we have books to read. I think we have books that we can read. It's just a regular book. Wilderness Kitchen. Okay, that's been researched. Sewing primer. Researched. Oh, okay, maybe I have done all these. The ones in my pocket I've done too. Alright, so we don't have books to read. Well then. That changes that. "10 minutes on this fire. I don't see any need to keep it going." I guess I could cook something though. Well, no, I just packed myself all up. If I mess with too much stuff, then I'm gonna I'm gonna get my weight all messed up again. So what do I want to do? I'm torn. The longer we wait, at least, the better it's gonna be as far as our stuff curing. Do I want to take the cured guts with me? I don't think I do. I don't know that I'm going to try to craft anything with it. So much decision making. Hey, Russian, good to see you. So much decision making. With my luck, I'm going to wait through the night and then it's going to be a blizzard in the morning. That would be just my luck. I could replenish my fish. That would be a much bigger time investment than I probably want to put in right now. Do I have stones? I have 2. Okay. 2 is better than none. Hey, Chill, good to see you. This game makes you sleepy. It's very chill. It's very quiet. Things are calm until they're suddenly not so calm. All right, you know what? We're just going to sleep, and even if I leave in the nighttime, it'll be fine. We're pretty warm. We're dressed really warmly, so I don't think temperature in these regions we're dealing with are going to be like that big of a deal. So let's try to sleep the full 10 hours and see if we can. We probably can't because we were only half tired. Yeah, okay, so it just turned nighttime. Oh, it's an aurora. Okay, well, that's even better. And I'm being sarcastic when I say that. Because now, do I want to go out in a aurora wolf potential situation? I know for a fact that there are wolves between me and where we're going. So I feel like crafting until the morning, maybe? It's light in here. What can we craft? Can we craft anything? I can prepare the rose hips that I just picked up. That'll take some time. Exactly, Ricky. Yeah, we'll find some crafting to do. I don't really have that much to craft. Can I make anything on my workbench? Do I need to make anything on my workbench? I don't think I really do. I'd love to make something like the wolf hide or the moose hide satchel, but that would involve getting a moose. Which is not super simple. I've already got fishing lures. I really wish I had a book to read. That would have been super handy. I don't have anything to repair. Actually, you know what? I could repair. There was one item of my clothing that was in the 80s. My gloves. Let's just see if we can get everything. Yeah, 100%. Okay, perfect. You can actually see your gloves now. What can I do that's going to make my glove come out? Okay, well, now it's not bright enough in here. You can kind of see it in the light. Okay, let me just go outside. They changed it now, so like before, if you did anything with your hands, it was just bare hands. No matter what you were wearing, your hands were bare. It's now, it shows the gloves that you're wearing on your hands. So it's a little more immersive that way. It was always weird that it was bare hands, right? They also added harvesting mechanics for the animals. Like, so when you're harvesting animals, not mechanics, visuals and animation. There's a harvesting animation for butchering things, and you need a tool. Before, you could kind of rip things apart with your hands, like you could like skin something with your bare hands. It would take a long time, but you could do it. But now you have to have some type of tool to be able to do it. I don't think that it's Red Dead Redemption level gross. I don't think it's as bad as Red Dead Redemption, but yeah, it's going to be a little bit more... Are these the stairs? Yeah. It's going to be a little bit grosser. We could cook stuff just for the heck of it. I've got so much fire-making supplies here. I wouldn't really be losing much, especially if I used sticks. I could like cook some potatoes or something. Use one firewood. Let's use the money and a stick. Yeah, a hunting knife. I think you can still use like
Come on, little fire.
the hatchet if you have one. It doesn't have to be the knife, but you have to have something.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Okay. And now we need to add the firewood. And let's grab 2 potatoes. They're not the best. The potatoes are kind of, yeah, 12%. 54 minutes until they're ready. 52 minutes. That back there. Let's make some more water. Oh, sorry about the camera. I keep like moving my mouse when it's not done. Or when something is done, so then it jerks really far. All right. Firewood. Having water is never going to be a bad thing, so my mouse, sorry, that's me moving my mouse pad now. I don't know. I feel like I'm jerking the mouse around way more than normal. I wonder if they changed the mouse sensitivity. And you should be able to make French fries. Put them in the stew. Mash them up. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the fire. Firewood. Oh yeah, I picked up the book because I was going to use the book to do it. How much oil do you get for that? 0.2 gallons for 1.65 pounds. I wonder what that weighs in real life. Like, what does a fifth of a gallon of oil weigh? I know, right? New channel phrase. We're just going to talk about 2 pounds of oil forever. It is weird. Potable water. 27 minutes.
I am not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Stop complaining. I'm going to let you put it down, like right next to where you're standing. Astrid's always complaining. All right, this should be water as well. This is going to go out in 3 minutes, which is fine. Okay, yeah, I've got 2 gallons of water here. And for food, I need to go in here and we're going to eat a potato. Did they make potatoes weigh less? Or am I remembering it wrong? I feel like potatoes weighed a stupid amount. Maybe not. 3 potatoes in a pound? Those are decent sized potatoes, but are they absurdly sized potatoes? Yes, 17 pounds of water. Okay, we're going to drop all but like the smallest bits. Yeah, we'll keep 1.2. Doing this with like not metric does make the numbers really weird. But oh well. That's just the story of our lives, right? Well, those of us in America anyway. This is a lot of water, which is really, really good. All right, so lots of prepared water. It is almost dawn. It's not going to let me sleep all 10 hours, but we're going to try. By the time we wake up, it should be fine. All right, now I'm thirsty. I'm immediately going to drink one of the ones I just put down, because if I drink what's in my bag, I'm going to have nothing in my bag. Okay. All right, the aurora's gone. It's just daylight now. I'm going to eat some fish when we go outside, and then we're going to go. We're going to leave on this adventure. Because we're already 30 minutes in of just prep at home. 500 calories from this fish. All right, full belly. We're fully rested. We're warm. We're full on water. Let's go out. We're leaving on a trip. All the way back to the airfield. There's a wolf around. One of the things in the new area is wolves. I don't think I talked about this. I think I did in another stream when I was talking about the game, but not in this stream. So the new area is like a pit mine. So it's all toxic chemicals that have leaked into everything. So there are toxic pools on the ground that you have to avoid. That's the wolf right there. There's toxic pools on the ground that you have to avoid. There are toxic gases in the mine that you have to walk through. And there are toxic wolves. So they're like extra hungry and desperate, and the aggro range on them is insane. And they don't react like regular wolves. Like normal wolves, you can drop a torch down in front of you and they're scared of the fire. These ones are desperate and they don't care. Like they'll come at you past the fire sometimes. Right. The wolf is following me. But just kind of casually following me. and try to throw a rock at it. I'm not the best with aiming. I don't know if they plan to go past chapter 5 in the story. We're heading down this train track directly towards the transition area to the new map, so if I can make it without dealing with this wolf, I might as well try. But yeah, they'll kind of follow you for a while. Just stalking you, not doing anything. I don't like turning my back on it. I do not have any stink squiggles. No, he's just back there. I could run a bit, but I'm encumbered, so probably not worth it. I think since these new areas are part of a paid DLC, they probably won't end up in the story mode just because that would be putting them into the base game. I know, right? Isn't it shocking that I'm encumbered? I'm actually going to pick up a few more of these stones. So I have more than 2. Head down this way. So we're cutting straight through this area. We just got to follow the train tracks all the way through to the other end. I think there are a lot of map areas in the game, though, that are not in the story. So they could definitely expand the story past chapter 5 from a map perspective. I guess it depends on, you know, if they are finished telling the story. I am full cucumber in this game, right? I even look like one. With my green cucumber face mask. That makes it sound like a skincare face mask. When I say green face mask like that, it makes it sound like a skincare situation. The real bummer about dying at this point is that, I mean, it's the nature of this game, right? But if you die, your save is gone. You have to start completely over. So if we die, we'll have to go do all of the bunkers over again before we can get this story from the new part. Like, the new story, they say, takes about 5 hours of gameplay. So for me, that's probably like, I don't know, 8, 10. More than 5. I'm not comfortable enough in the game to do it at what they say. So I think that would be the only real bummer, is we are on, I think, day 30 right now. This is part 9, so we've done 8 parts. Well, no, that's not fair, because I died in the middle and then we started again in this same series. But yeah, it's day like 30 something. And we'd have to go back. You can explore the map area. Like, you can go and explore the mines and do all the things. You just can't do that story piece without starting the story over. Without starting the bunker lore all over. Probably put this stone away. I think that we looted everything pretty well. I know that we didn't really loot at the airfield very much. But I think we looted pretty well on the way here. I'm leaving that antiseptic behind because it's heavy and I don't need it. But I'm not sure how much of the new update would have, like, refreshed things. Obviously kind of a lot. Well, that's empty. We left a lantern here. Okay, yeah. So we definitely looted stuff because things are empty. I'm going to leave this coal. I don't need it. And it might be handy there later. I'm already heavy enough, and I have fire materials, including some coal, so I'm okay with it. Name my pet rock Wilson. Okay. It's my emotional support rock. Let's get it back out. This is my emotional support rock. We're gonna have a lot of emotional support rocks, because when you throw it, you don't get it back. You could get it back. It doesn't like despawn, but usually I'm throwing it at something that I want to run away from. So I won't take the time to go get it back. Oh, there's 2 wolves on these tracks. Interesting. 3 wolves. This pack of wolves is not usually... Oh, 4. Okay. I'll wait for them to notice me. Oh, maybe I'll do it now. Okay, they're running towards me. That they're not attacking me. They're running away. So the loud noise sends them running. That one right there that unfortunately ran the direction that we're going is not the best. But the others ran further that way. So we'll have to see if this one aggroes to me from over there. Wilson's big brother, the emotional support pistol. Yes. Well, there's food right here. And an orange soda. Okay. That made me jump. I think the howl is the first sign that he noticed me. But there's no growling yet. Yeah, he's right there. I mean, I knew that was going to happen, right? We're on the run from a wolf, and I was like, ooh, snacks. And just walked right up closer to the wolf to pick them up. That's true. I didn't eat. I just jumped. I feel like the jumps are real obvious in this game, too, because of the camera shake. This one in tonight's Fountain of Youth jump scares me so much. There's another wolf up there. Hopefully that's a lone wolf, though. The wolves are okay, as long as we don't run into a bear. Bears are bad. Bears are bad. And this pistol's not going to do anything with a bear. There's a deer over there. I could go get the deer.
I think I can use this.
I'm going to pick up the shell casings. They're good for fishing lures, even if I never actually make my own bait. If I pick up that deer skin, though, I'm going to be stinky, and I have a long way to go. Chill. Bears are good as long as you can avoid them. The bears in this game are not friendly. So you just have to avoid them. Because I cannot hurt it, so... Just a hope for avoidance situation. All right, I can probably put the pistol away. Honestly, I can probably put all of it away. Wrong button. Oh, actually, that's a good thing, though. What do we have to do? Forsaken Airfield for the additional bunker. Okay, that's our last objective. I need to look, too, at some point to see if, like, it recaps the story notes. Because what we found was a bunch of, like, notes from the people that were working out of the bunkers. And what the story is. So when we go to this new place, it's just an addition of that. Like, it's an extension of that, rather. I don't need this firewood, but I can't help myself. It's an extension of that story, so I hope there's a way that I can look it up because you guys know I don't remember. I don't remember that much detail. I remember the gist of it, but not exactly what they were doing. Although I don't think we ever find out what they were doing because that is this next piece, is getting more information about what was happening. But I'm sure there were hints towards it. It was just so long between parts, right? Like you found a bunker and you'd get some little notes in it. And then it took a while in game to find the next bunker and you'd get a little bit more notes. There's probably a place in the journal that I can review it. I'll check that the next time I'm somewhere safe. That would have been a good thing to do when I was stuck inside waiting out the aurora. I wish I'd thought of it. That would have been a really good thing to do to kill some time. All right, so we're leaving Forlorn Muskeg. Yeah, if I can't find it in the game, we're going to have to Google it. Okay, so now we're in Broken Railroad. We got to get through this section. Is the next one over? The next one over might be Transfer Pass, which is where we're going for. I can't remember if there's something else between this and the next one. I know, right? This railroad's been broken for a long time. This has the roadblock that I always have trouble finding my way across. Forgot about that part. Real easy when you're going the other way. This way, there's like a way to get up and around it. We'll have to see if I remember. This is where that big workshop is. We've got a little bit of stuff in there, I think. But I'm not going to stop. It's also where that hunting cabin was up the hill. That's this region. Hey, Dallas, good to see you. But again, we're on a mission here. I'm probably going to stop off at the train station at Transfer Pass and make sure we're set up there. We have to go right past it anyway. I'd like to at least leave some fire supplies. Maybe some of the food we picked up. The extra food. Yeah, this thing. This part. It's possible to kind of like scoot your way up the thing. Hey, George, good to see you. You have to like kind of like, you know, scooch back and forth a bit like this. Because, you know, in this game, you can't take a step up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. We're good. I thought I was a goner there for a second. Maybe that's not it. I swear you could do it. Maybe I'm thinking of the other way. Or is it the other side? That was scary though, guys. I thought we were doomed for sure. I thought we were stuck there for sure. There used to be a way up that. I feel like maybe they changed it. Because you used to be able to kind of like manipulate your way over and then kind of get up that slope. So unless you can get up that little snow section... Watch me get myself killed here. How tragic would that be? If I got myself killed here. Like climbing this. being a thing that you can do. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably better to try to find my way around just so that I don't die here. I don't want to lose it all because I'm trying to take a shortcut. I always get lost here though, so this is not ideal. Like, finding my way past that is not something I typically do successfully. At least it's clear weather. Have I mapped this? Somewhat. Probably not where I am right now. I mapped around like where we went up for the house and stuff, the hunting lodge. Oh, there's a wolf there. Fantastic. I think maybe you have to go like all the way over here up that tree. It saw me. What do I want to do? Do I want to rock? What I don't want to do is turn around and keep walking backwards and walk right back towards it. If I'm going to try to cut across this log, it can't follow me across a log. I hope. I hope it can't. Just my luck if it can. That would be terrible. Could be a dead end too. I don't even know for sure if this is the right way. The last time I did this, I definitely like got over it using whatever that little exploit is. What's this? Fire. Oh, a hatchet. A hat. It's tempting to pick these things up because the odds are I'm not going to come back through here, but I already have a hatchet. I don't need that. I'll take the food. I'll leave the firewood in case I ever find myself back here, but I'll grab the chips. I should have known I was packing too much stuff when I left. All I'm doing is picking things up and I haven't used anything yet. I haven't actually used anything up. I'd have a snack or a drink. This feels right. I think this is going to take us out past it. Yeah, there's the power line. There's the power line. Okay, we did it. That was the right way. That wasn't too bad. The last time I kept trying to go like to the left, you have to go to that little, you know, a right and across the tree. The last time I tried to do this, it was storming or something. I didn't have the visibility that I had this time. It's very Canadian, right? Ketchup chips and a toque. It's still just now midday, so we're gonna keep going. There's usually a wolf around here, though. So let's just... Got 27 bullets. And I really only use the gun. It's not really good for hunting, so it's in emergencies only and like to scare wolves away. So I'm not too worried about using up my bullets. Plus I have a bunch back at the main base. Could be grabbing mushrooms and stuff, but we're gonna focus. We're gonna stay on task. That's a person's body down there. Ooh, and a maple sapling. Gonna do it. I'm gonna leave maple saplings all over the map, but at least it will start curing. Oh, maybe that wasn't a person's body. Was I just seeing this stick? Oh no, it's a person's body. It's a frozen corpse. Oh, okay, I've already been here. That makes sense. So we looted it going the other way. Actually, trying to harvest things with my gun in my hand is risky. Because I'll shoot something that I don't mean to. There's a hotkey to pulling out a weapon without going to your mouse wheel. I just always forget what it is. And I've looked it up and then forgotten again, so it's easier just to see the wheel. I said mouse wheel, but I meant this wheel. That'd be a good weather for this. Probably just jinxed myself, but... the wolf is somewhere. Okay, I didn't even see it. I just figured blindly shooting was my best bet. The problem is it ran the way we're going, so we're going to walk right back into it. Yeah, it's still right in our path. Alt F4 is the way to do it. Okay. Okay. I need you to run the other way. You silly wolf. You're running in the wrong direction. We're at the transition, though. So now we're going to do the thing where I try, hopefully, to just outwalk it. Because... oh! I wasn't fast enough! Crap! Oh, no. Okay. All right, let's take a look at what we've got going on. It snuck up behind me. All right. Bandages. That scared me a lot, honestly. Wolf bite, pain, sprained wrist and ankle. Oh, I didn't mean to use that. I used the wrong thing. Wolves are bad. All right, so let's take some pain relievers. Okay, so we're no longer stink squiggly. My health is Okay. There is a campfire here. It's still early, though. I hate to, like, wait here. Try to walk for it. That was silly. I don't feel like it could have caught up to me that fast or should have caught up to me that fast. And because I wasn't expecting it, my reaction time there was not great. I already searched that stuff. How did I get rid of the stink squiggle without a bath? I wiped it on my bandages. It's a very scary bridge. I try not to think about it. Just walk forward, don't stop. Pick up these rose hips. All right, so I got to keep an eye out for Old Man's Beard now on the trees because I wasted one. I wasted an Old Man's Beard. Probably drink something now, though. Let's, have some water. Was that all of my water? No, I still have a teeny tiny bit more. Let's eat chocolate bar. All right, so now we're leaving Broken Railroad. Where does this go? Far range branch line. Okay. I use my torch and my lantern. I'll use the lantern for now.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Pick up that torch. Actually, torches are probably more renewable. Changed my mind. Where we're going, the lantern is going to be super important. Because it's a mine, right? Like, we're going to need a constant source of light down there. But any fire that I set, I can pick up. I'm going to leave that pry bar behind. I can pick up as many torches as I want from any fire that I light, but I can't necessarily find lantern fuel everywhere. I mean, I guess I can make torches inside the mine too, though it doesn't really matter. Yeah, whatever. I don't think this is a very long section. I know at some point we have to veer off and go through like that back hallway part. We've walked this quite a few times. We have walked this path. Stuff's empty. I only partially looted the airfield, but I'm pretty sure I did a good job everywhere up to that. I mean, I guess other than the random stuff I missed laying on the ground, but mostly I did okay. Stuck on that. The problem with this game starting over so many times, like having to restart your save file when you have memory like mine, is I get confused about what I did in this save versus like the last one where I died. Like, is this the one where I left things to cure in this hallway, or was that the other save file? I really got to be good about using my note journal. If I leave something important, something that I'm going to want to go back for. Because some stuff, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't need to know that I left that pry bar in the railroad tracks, because I'm never going to need to go back for that. I've got spare pry bars around. Oh, wait, this was wrong. I did that. I did this last time, too. I want to be up there. I did the same thing last time. And of course, I put my torch out right before I realized it. I don't want to go down these stairs. I want to go to the left now and out the door that way. Someday I might remember that I don't want to make that turn. But more likely I'll be like, oh, I remember something about these stairs. That must mean I should take them. This is the door that I want, so we can stay on the train tracks. Oh. Need a nap. It's getting towards the end of the day. I wonder if I can make it to the train station. I don't think I mapped this. The good news is it's not cold. I'm not even going to bother with that torch. Like, we're not even a little bit cold. We're tired. We need some naps. We're thirsty and a little hungry, but we're not cold at all. Oh yeah, I could have put some kind of X on the door. I could have spray painted like an arrow on the floor saying like, go to the right. Didn't I have to go around, or does this actually open up? I can't remember. Hello? Take the rose hips. I think if you have a rope, you can put it here. I don't have a rope because ropes weigh a stupid amount. So, like, who can carry a rope in this game? I don't know. Not me. Which trees have that moss? They're, like, random smaller trees that have, like, just bare branches sticking out to the side. Okay, well that... So it's not that way. Am I supposed to be at the bottom? Now I'm confused. I can't do the climbing rope. I'm too heavy. Really torn on this one. I am really torn by this part. There's no rope there, so obviously we didn't use the climbing spot before. We obviously, like, came through it without using the climbing spot. Yeah, Sarah, I almost died. I go this way? This feels really... No, this can't be right. Am I supposed to go down the stairs? Is that the way to go? Do you go down the stairs? Oh, yeah, it looks like you can, and then there's that log that goes that way. All right, we're gonna... I think the rope is there, so if you make the mistake, you can get down or up the other way. Daisy's a little displeased. Our, like, lawn company is here. So they're driving their little machine around. So Daisy is slightly displeased. Is that another pry bar? I didn't even notice it the first time. Because, yeah, I think we need to go down that climbing spot. The problem then is, where do we get back up? Oh, maybe through the cave? There's a cave over there. All right, well, there's only one way to find out. I might have to stop for a nap. I was hoping to make it to Transfer Pass. But yeah, I'm thinking I probably won't end up making it. Is it me, or is the lighting from this torch just, like, really bad? It's like it has a beam to it that's actually more blinding than helpful. I guess it's not as bad in here. All right, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, literally. So I'm not going to waste a light. Yeah, I didn't look far enough, so we can use this tree to get down here. And then this is a climbing spot. Oh, look at my gloves! And then this is a climbing spot. I'd probably jump, but I'd rather sit through the climbing animation than risk injuring myself even further. Ooh, this is Old Man's Beard. Here it is. Just the two? Okay. Head for that cave. There's more Old Man's Beard over there. I'm far too heavy. I picked up too much stuff. Shocking, I know. I don't see a wolf or anything, but I feel like there probably should be one. I see bunnies. If there is a wolf, it should probably attack the bunny before it attacks us. Somehow this has to get us back on the railroad, and I don't know how the cave would do that. So that cave thing might be a dead end. Because we need to get back up there. But further along. Hopefully it doesn't involve a climbing rope. That's going to be a real bummer if I have to get myself underweight for that. Like, a really big bummer. Very tired. I'm going to have to stop and sleep soon. At the very least, I should be able to nap in this cave if I need to. Bunny footprints! Yeah, see, this is a cave you actually go inside. Like, it's a... So this is probably it. It's not just like a little cave you, Plate layers shortcut. Far branch... Okay, yeah, so... This shortcut feels like a long cut, but I think this is definitely where we need to be. Search this backpack? Nope.
This'll come in handy.
New loot. Bring something. And eat something. I know, right? At least partially. I feel like we're leaving the part we can see. It just got kind of dark. I'm gonna use the torch again. Go this way. This might be one of the caves that has like a little camp in it. If it does, I'm going to stop. Just a stone. If not, we're going to push through it. Yeah, I feel like I remember this. There's a fire over here. Yes. Yes, there is. Okay, so we could stop here. There's extra fuel and a hatchet, randomly. It's just a stone. Plenty of sticks. Let's light the fire. I can actually use my torch to light it, too. Start a fire with my torch and a tinder and a stick. I know, no bear cave trauma like in story mode. That was terrible. That was terrible.
Come on, fire. Come on.
Okay, we're going to extinguish the torch since this is here. I'm going to add some fuel. I'm going to put in the cedar firewood that I picked up. I don't really need the warmth at all. Are ski gloves better than what I'm wearing? I don't think they are. No, they're not. Okay, so we're going to drop them. I'm not going to hold on to that if I don't need it. I really didn't have to light this fire other than for light, I suppose. I could cook myself some food. Put down our skillet and cook something. Oil and flour. Reduces headache and increases fatigue if we make peach pies. You know what? The peach pie probably weighs less than everything else. I'm just going to make the pie. I'll carry the pie around with me. 58 minutes. All right, well, that's going. Let's make the dressing. Make 2 more rose hip things.
I'm getting tired.
Very tired. All right, so this is 9 minutes until ready. Now, I would like to make myself some pancakes. I think that's the best other thing that I can make. Time to cook 11 minutes. Let's get my water, I mean my weight, not my water, but my weight down a little bit too. my little pancakes. That's so fun. All right. Wait, did that give me the calories for that? Oh, they're right here. Oh, okay. I picked it up, but I didn't eat it. I was like, hey. Oh, this makes 3 pies? Oh. Okay, so that recipe and that weight makes 3 pies, not just 1. I mean, I know it showed 3 in the picture, but you know, that doesn't always match up. All right, where can I put my bedroll? Right there. Okay, let's sleep as long as we can. Yeah, don't forget to pick it up again. 31 days, 18 hours, and 22 minutes. Okay, we are very thirsty. Oh, yeah. I maybe should have made some extra water. I didn't realize I was out. We've got a soda, though. 2 sodas. Let's drink that one. I was really tired. I didn't realize. Look, I'm still not even, like, fully... rested. Oh, it gives you a headache. Okay, so peach pie gives you a headache, but wakes you up. So it lowers your fatigue, so it makes you less tired, but it gives you a headache. Headache from eating a sweet dish. Right, that's lame. That's super lame. Also, I didn't take a new torch, so that was unfortunate. All right, so making the peach pie was a waste. That was not ideal. Pick up the coal. Peach pie, not a good idea for future reference. I think they tried to give them negatives to go along with like the benefits that you can get from food, but that seems like a pretty crappy one. I'm gonna save those pies for like if I'm desperate. I don't think headaches last very long, but... All right, that's an overlook of where we were. We gotta go this way. Yeah, I got the experience for it, the crafting experience for it. No, I looked at that. It doesn't, you can't cure it. You just gotta wait the 40 minutes. Because, yeah, I'm carrying enough painkillers that you'd think I could just immediately undo the headache, but... Nope. That was the other benefit to doing it that way, to making my food instead of just eating something straight from the can, is we got the crafting experience, and it took a little bit of extra time. Okay, we're hopefully getting towards the end, and when I get my next fire, I for sure have to remember extra torches. I am encumbering myself even worse. Okay, well, there's the exit, so my torch is gonna die, but that's okay. Oh, it's nighttime? Oh, it's almost daytime. She's reacting really dramatically. It's not that cold. I'm gonna walk with my gun out, though, because I can't really see very well. And, I'm not messing around with potential wolves anymore. Oh, that was my stomach. Thought that was a wolf. It was just my stomach growling. I gotta be careful because I don't want to lose my well-fed bonus. That's what's giving me the extra 11 pounds of carry weight. I'm already really encumbered. So if I lose that benefit by not keeping my stomach full, that will be really problematic. Sometimes the music gets real ominous. And since I can't see anything really, feels extra bad. The lighting here is really weird. This is a long trek. I considered doing it before stream, like getting myself over here, but then I figured it's pretty dangerous because since the save is destroyed if I die, if anything went horribly wrong, then you guys would miss out on the fun. And clearly things almost went horribly wrong. Okay, so my headache is gone. The headache didn't really seem to have any kind of negative effect. I mean, at first it had like a little bit of maybe a blurry screen issue, but not bad. I know, right? We'd just be starting fresh and they'd be like, well, I tried. It failed. I tried and it failed. My Discord updated. I don't like it. I barely saw that wolf. And I don't know where it ran. Yeah, Christy, exactly. I don't like the new mobile app for Discord at all. My desktop one updated too. It doesn't really look that different, but it changed from like dark mode to light, and it took me a second to change it back. But it was very startling when I first saw it being white instead of a dark color, but I don't like the mobile app at all. This is another tunnel to go through. The lighting here is really strange. Like, even in terms of this game, I found the lighting from the lantern really strange. And there's almost an odd glare at the moment. Seems weird. Weirder than I remember. This is the train tunnel that doesn't have a transition point on one end of it. This is the one we walked with a wolf following us the whole way one time. Like, the lantern definitely did not have this, like, beam of light haze to it before. It might be a gamma thing. I do keep my brightness up higher. Like, I think my brightness is like 135 because the game's so dark and I want you guys to, you know, be able to see something. But it is creating this really weird I wonder if they changed something else. Like from a graphics display. Quality. Still on ultra. Shadows. Footprints. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Gotta have the ultra footprints. Like even with a lantern, that train car came out of nowhere, like right into my face. You can still do the trick where you right click and hold your lantern like you're gonna put it out in front of you. And that does change the light a little bit. It gets rid of that beam effect. Because technically it's like it's holding the light source way over there. Like, why did it put it back in my hand? Transition. Now we're in transfer pass. Okay, so this is transfer pass. Now we can get to the train station, and then from here, it's the airfield. Which is another long walk. This was the walk that almost starved me to death on one run. Like, we almost starved to death doing this. And yeah, once we're in this area, it's much colder. Hopefully once we get to...
Looks like a new day is dawning.
Hopefully once we get to the airfield, we won't have to wait long for an aurora. Because we need... I kind of know where the bunker is. I think I accidentally spoiled it for myself. Kind of. In like a general sense. But, you need the radio to lead you there to make the bunker door accessible. You can't just, like, stumble upon them. It has to be during an aurora that you find it. I'm not 100% sure if once you find it, you can just go back whenever you want. But I know to find it the first time, it has to be during an aurora. Yeah, I'm going to have a snack soon. Did I ever pick up the acorns? I didn't. I'm not going to. The acorns don't respawn. We know that there's acorn trees here. I want to get to the train station, which is right up here, and then I'm going to assess all my stuff. And probably make some more water. We'll definitely have to light a fire. I'll make more torches. I'll make more water. I'll probably leave some water in the train station. This transfer pass station is going to be our hub in this area. Because you always have to go past it to get to the airfield. If you want to go back up that way, we're going to have to come right back past it to get to the new area once we're done in the airfield. So this is going to be my, like, little hub. I'm going to leave some stuff there. Hopefully. That's why I brought more than I feel like I probably had to, because I want to make sure... I knew I was going to need a fire here, and I want to make sure there's fire supplies left here. So no matter what the situation is, I always have to be able to come here and be able to light a fire. That's the goal. That is the goal. I picked up some extra coal, so I'll leave all that behind unless I need it for the fire I'm about to make. It's a shame because it's just getting to be daylight and I'm stopping. But It is what it is, I guess. That's just how it plays out sometimes. Okay, there's nothing. Let's grab the reclaimed wood outside.
I could eat a horse.
We've been here before. Yeah, I left this energy drink here. We left some crackers, some fuel. There's random books here. Charcoal. Oh, we did leave water. All right, so there is water here. Anything else here? There is.
Drink almost anything about now.
I want that a magnifying lens. Use that to start fires as long as the weather's good. How much does it weigh? 0.22? Take it. Okay, there's water in the toilet, so that's water too. I'm going to leave that there. Firewood. Perfect. Take the charcoal. Yeah, see, chance of success 0% because we're inside, so you can't use a lighter for that. Stick 75% chance. I might drink that water on the shelf right there so I can survive while I make more water.
Perfect.
I want to test too for science if I can drop these pies. They're cold right now, and I know if you put your teas near a fire, they kind of heat up even if they're not on the slot. So like if I wanted to, we're going to try to make a run for this, right? So if I drop this coffee, theoretically, if I put it over here near the fire, yeah, see, oh no, okay. This says warming. This just still says cold. So that's not how that works. All right, let's drink this water. All right, so no reheating of the pies. It would make me less tired though, which would also make it easier for me to get what we're doing done. Okay. Water in this. What else have I got? Got jerky. We picked up some jerky. I'm going to leave the jerky. I'm going to leave the chips. There's already some crackers here, which is good. We left crackers before. We're just kind of going to add to our little stash. Then over here, I'm going to drop some coal. Got 4. I'll keep 10 on me. I'm going to drop these 2. And I'm going to drop this. And should be good. I like to use sticks to start my fires, so I'm going to drop a stick too. We're still at 82 out of 77. What else did I pick up? Lots of charcoal along the way. Lots of charcoal. Harvest this torch and get the stick back. I tried to avoid picking up anything else heavy. I guess I picked up a few stones. Oh no, I burnt my coffee. Okay, well, that's the downside to forgetting about your cup of coffee. I burnt it. I just picked that up right before it was going to be done. It was 1 minute from being done. Oh. I wasn't paying attention. All right, we're getting our fire starting skill. We're getting our fire starting skill. My headache is gone. I'm gonna add a book. 29 minutes. Gonna add another book. I verified early that I had read both of those books. Oh, this is good water now. I have enough time to make more water? 17 minutes? Probably. Minutes, 20 minutes, 27 minutes on the fire. So yeah, no. I'd have to add an actual bit of fuel. Let's put a coal in. So I want to grab some torches out of it too. I'm gonna drink this water. I know, burning books. Burning books is sad. I'm gonna leave... I have a can here. I'm going to leave this can here, just in case. Okay. And then I am still hungry, so let's eat. I could make myself... No, because then I'm going to have the fire going. I was going to say I can make myself some pancakes, but... Am I thirsty? Not really. It's not worth opening this can yet. Let's eat some crackers. And then let's eat the sardines. Get some of my liquid back up too. Okay. Fire, take torches. Nope. It's a good torch. Wondering what the weather's gonna be. Yeah, okay, so it's not enough anymore. Left fire. Like, it's not even midday, but it looks really dark outside. Kind of dreary. How much water did I end up with? Food. 6 pounds. Let's leave this much of it here. Okay, so let's go to our notebook here. Transfer pass train station. We've got jerry can, miscellaneous food, fuel for the fire. What else did I just leave behind? Anything? Jerry can, food, water. Okay. Right? Water, jerry can, food. I don't care about the energy drink and fuel. Okay. Let's go. Oh yeah, there's water in the toilet too. So yeah, there's definitely backup water there as well. Which is good. I never used to think about backup water in this game, but sometimes, like, you're really thirsty and you don't have time to cook. So this is what they added. This road always went to the airfield. Langston Mine is the new area. It's this way. And then I never really paid attention to the fact that the third thing is, like, scribbled out. You can't see what it says. That's going to be the next area that they add eventually. But we're going this way towards the airfield. But that's why the train station's so good, because we're going to have to come back from the airfield right back past it to go that way. Each of these areas is kind of a dead end on its own, as far as I understand. Like, they don't connect to each other. You have to come back through this pass. How much before? See, I really thought that I was going to get to that place and then have my weight problems solved. I guess what I could do, because I'm going... You know what I could do? I could leave, like, the oil and the flour and all the cooking stuff behind. Because I'm going to the airfield for the purpose of looting. Like, I'm going there to loot stuff. And I feel like I brought all this food with me so that I could leave it behind, and now I'm hoarding it and taking it. I need to leave it. That was the purpose of bringing it. We haven't made it that far. We're going back. Yeah, it'll be like an ingredient stop-off location, because we're going to find stuff at the airfields. And if we don't, we are going to find stuff at the bunker. The bunkers always have canned food in them as well. So I don't think we're going to starve by any means while we're on this little adventure. Knock on wood, you know, now that I jinxed myself. I should have just stayed on the road. There's no shortcut here. Just stay on the road. I am going to keep my skillet, though. Although, you know what? No, if I'm leaving my ingredients behind, there's no purpose carrying my skillet. So I'm going to leave all of it here. Okay, so we're going to leave this. We're going to leave the syrup. We're going to leave the oats. We're going to leave the oil. I was carrying 2 containers of oil the whole time. No wonder I was so heavy. Just putting down the oil made me not heavy anymore. Just dropping the oil solved my weight issues. Okay, so there we go. This place is set up. Let me update my notes on that before I forget. Water, skillet, flour, oats, and oil. Okay, now we're going, and we're no longer encumbered, which is nice. We're going to go get encumbered and then come back. We are going to go get ourselves encumbered and then come back. I'll probably set up the airfield, like that basement in the airfield, as like my stopover base on this side of the map. So I'll assess what I want to take back with us. We'll probably leave some stuff there in case I need to go back to it for any reason in the future. I can't imagine that I would, but you never know, honestly. I think the achievements that you get for surviving like 500 days or making it like XYZ time, they don't count in custom games. You have to do it in one of the regular difficulty levels. And we are playing this on a custom game so that I could turn the timber wolves down. I don't mind like the regular wolves, but the timber wolves are a nightmare, so I turned those down. So anything I'm doing in this game doesn't really count towards achievements. If you do certain things in the game, like if you spend so much time, there's a bunch of them that you can do. And then when you start a new game, there's perks you can start with. So like you can get yourself a perk that makes you more like I don't know what the list of them is. There's one I think that you never need tinder to start fires. There's a whole bunch of them that you earn by doing certain things in the game, like lighting a certain number of fires will get you the fire one, stuff like that. But anything we're doing in this game doesn't count towards that because it's a custom difficulty, which is kind of a bummer. Anyway, all that to say that usually, like, people go for, like, trying to get the 500-day achievement in the game. And if you play for that long, then you kind of, like, skim through the areas to get the stuff you need and then eventually go back. Like, in this playthrough, I've never done that house at the end of the airfield or the island with the house on it where we got attacked by the moose that one time. The helicopter. I pretty much did the airfield and then left. So there's still a lot of space in here that if this playthrough, like if I don't die by some miracle, if we make it through this next section and don't die, I might eventually want to come back this way and just loot that spot. Either just to do something, like to have something to do, or I might need something at some point. I don't even know. But this part is a long walk, and I know there's a shortcut back, but I don't remember what it is, so we're going to end up doing the long walk both times. It's the long walk, not even the long dark. I'm like 90% sure that we fixed the bunker on this end, or not the bunker, but like the radio transmitter thingy. It's control to crouch. But we'll stop off there first. I know I'm not picking up the sticks. It's hard too, because actually, wait, do we need sticks? We might need sticks. Oh, I have 6 sticks. We've got 6. I can grab them on the way back. This game is one of the hardest for me for inventory because you want to travel light, right? But you never know when you're going to get stuck in a blizzard for days. And if you don't have enough stuff on you to make it through a days and days blizzard, you're done. Your whole game's over. I mean, there was that time we were in the Forsaken Airfield. It was a year ago when this DLC first came out. And I was stuck in that helicopter for like 3 in-game days. And I ran out of stuff. Like, we were getting warm, running out into the blizzard, chopping up a branch, almost freezing to death, coming back to use the branch, warming up just enough to go do it again. So I'm always carrying more than I should in this game. And all the tools have such specific functions that if you don't have it with you, you're going to need it and you're not going to have it. I never used to carry a flashlight, but now that I know that the flashlights are good for aurora wolves, now I'm using 2 pounds carrying a flashlight everywhere with me too. I always thought flashlights were a waste of space because you can only use it during the aurora and then who cares? But then I got attacked by aurora wolves and it all made sense. Until this bunker thing, I never made an effort to go out when there was an aurora. If there was an aurora, I stayed inside. Like, I just hid inside. So I'd never really had to fight aurora wolves before this bunker situation. This section of the road is very stressful. I'm going to die in this and ruin my whole game. I want to at least do it in some epic way, not falling off the edge of the road. Not walking off a cliff accidentally. Maybe get eaten by a bear. I don't know, something. Anything better than walking off a cliff. Yeah, much more entertaining, right? To get ripped apart by a moose. Stomped into the frozen lake by the moose. That was terrible. That was probably the worst thing I've ever done to myself in this game. Only because it took so long to recover from those broken ribs. We were stuck there recovering from broken ribs for so long because I'm me and I couldn't stop sprinting or carrying too much junk. So I kept re-injuring my ribs. Like resetting the timer. Okay, search that car before I could see that the visors were down. I don't think we have to worry about wolves until we actually get to the airfields. Oh. Tree. Hey, Inception, good to see you. Welcome. Thanks for popping in. We're just taking a long, cold trek down a very long, deserted path. I don't even know. Are we like halfway there? We're not cold, at least. It's a long walk, but the temperature's okay. The last time we did this, we like ran in right from being spawned in this area, and we didn't have any good clothes. I wasn't dressed like a pickle. So we had a rough time the last time, but this is a good sign that we're out here and it's not that cold. We are definitely better equipped for this. I am getting hungry though. Yeah, I'm gonna need a snack. I just have to keep it from going completely empty. Even if it's like barely a shred above empty, it'll be okay. So I can't do anything that's gonna like pass time, like craft or sleep. What do I have? I could eat my stupid pie. Let's take the headache and eat the pie. At least it'll wake me up a bit. And we'll just deal with the headache. The headache has that weird effect. You can kind of see it around the edges of the screen, like the lighting effect that it does. But other than that, it doesn't seem to slow me down any. Hello, bunnies. You're safe. I don't feel like hunting you right now. I guess the headache effect is definitely more annoying. I notice it more now that it's daytime. It was kind of dark the last time. So the whole edges of the screen are already dark. But now that it's light out, I can definitely see the headache effect a little bit more. All right, these are acorn trees, and these I'm actually going to pick up because now I didn't bring all my food with me. And acorns are like cattails. There's not much to them. There's not very many calories to them at all, but if you get desperate, they'll keep you going a bit. The other challenge in this game is these things don't reset. I'm going to leave that one alone in case I need something on the way back. But these resources don't respawn. The acorns don't come back. The rosehip berries don't regrow. The moss doesn't appear back on the trees. The only one that kind of comes back is the oh, look at all this coal. What's the word I'm looking for? What comes back? What comes back, Lubo? What are you trying to say? Birch bark. Birch bark will respawn in the forest, and coal respawns in the mines, which is why I will always pick up coal in the mines. Even if I end up dropping it somewhere else, at least picking it up will trigger it to respawn. We already searched this? Oh yeah, we did. We went through the things already. Okay. That means I probably went through this trailer too, but real quick since we're here. Yeah, empty. Lantern fuel. Okay. I don't know if I missed that or if I just didn't decide I wanted it.
I'll take it.
Wool. Revolver ammunition, 10 rounds. Rifle ammunition. Nothing in the microwave. Sleep here if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. It is still in the early afternoon. We can make it to the airfield. We're going to make it. Now I'm officially very encumbered again. 85. But I'm going to leave this coal at the forge. The basement of the airfield has the forge in the bottom. And if you ever want to actually use the forge, it takes a lot of coal. So I'm just relocating it to where it will be most helpful. Burgess mush is kind of disturbing, isn't it? I've spent a lot of time in this map, but still not enough to be super comfortable with it, especially the whole, like, big mountain section behind the airfield. I think the one time I did it, Dropbod was in chat, like, walking me through it, like, hand-holding me through that section of the map. Hey, Legion, good to see you. And I still got lost. With chat delay, I still got lost. That trailer's further back than I thought. We didn't miss it, right? We haven't come to the fork in the road. We need to turn right when we get to the fork in the road. I feel like I would have noticed a fork in the road, but you never know. It's foggy and directions are not my strong suit. I'm really impressed that we're not cold. It's a fairly good weather day, so that helps, but we're not even like one down arrow cold. We're just comfortable. It's weird. If we get to the burnt out house, then I know I missed it, but I don't think I did. I feel like I would have noticed. You guys for sure would have noticed and told me I missed it. It's like a legitimate fork in the road. And there's a truck at it. Or car? Truck or car? There's a vehicle at it. And we haven't passed a vehicle. Here it is. Okay, there's the airport sign. To the right. And here is the fork in the road. This is why I'm always afraid of missing it, because if I'm not paying attention to the sign, the way that the snow is, you could actually, like, just keep going. The first time I came here, that's what I did. I just kept going that way. This is the fork in the road. I found it. And there's the truck. It is a truck. The truck is my reference point on the way out. Once we pass the truck, then I know the fork in the road is coming up. We fixed the radio tower, I'm pretty sure. I mean, the last time I played this, the last episode of this was August 25th. So it's been a long time. And that was the last episode, so even longer for the first episode. I know we fixed the radio tower. I can't remember if I turned it on. It'd be really nice if we could trigger it all in the first night. Although, the fog would probably make that kind of miserable. I wonder if the glimmer fog will work instead of an aurora. Because the glimmer fog event in this map kind of takes the place of the aurora a little bit. But there's no scary wolves, and it happens during the day. Luckily, I didn't turn on since I forgot or didn't know you needed to on the second one. Yeah, but that was... Then I died. And I restarted. And before the restart is when I learned that I had to turn it on. I think. Or maybe I learned it after we left the airfield on the second one. But before I got to the bunker. This fog is killing me. I grab some more old man's beard. We're going to stay focused. Focus on the task ahead. Got a little less than an hour left, so I would love to knock out this section. So that next time we can for sure get into the new map area.
I could eat a horse.
And hopefully not die immediately. June 27th is when I started the new series. Yeah, that's crazy. There was the big gap, so. All of this feels so much further away than I expect it to. Like, the fork in the road was further away than I expected. I'm really surprised we haven't made it to the airfield yet. Like, why is everything so much further than I think? Yeah, I need food and water. Did we ever finish Starfield? We did, Legion. Yes. We, I was going to say Ascended, but that's Ark. We became Starborn in Starfield. I didn't finish all the factions, so I did leave that open that, like, I might come back at some point to do another one of the factions in the, you know, as a new game plus.
Getting a bit thirsty.
I know you're thirsty. All right, this is the terminal. I need the air tower. Why is it always so foggy? I think I looted this place pretty well. Check for toilet water. Yeah. Let's take the toilet water. Outer Worlds is definitely on my list of ones that I want to get to soon. Yeah, we stopped streaming Skyrim because I didn't enjoy streaming the game. I remember, oh yeah, okay. Empty suitcases. So we definitely came through here pretty thoroughly. I think we're going to find any random hidden snacks. There's the tower. All right, let's pop in here. I will eat something and then... Well, we can check and see that it's turned on. Got my fire right there. It is turned off. Okay, so it's repaired. We fixed it, but it is turned off. So let's eat something and then we'll turn it on. Yeah, good. Yes, it's a good thing I popped in here to check before just waiting for an Aurora. Yeah, Ricky, Skyrim was like that. A lot of games that are older games that people have really strong opinions about, which is good. Like, they like the game. Skyrim is one of those games. It's super, super popular. People have been playing it for a very, very long time. But people have very strong opinions about it. And that can make streaming it and experiencing it for myself for the first time really difficult. And it was hard to keep track of with, like, the distraction of chat. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, that's why I stream. I like interacting with you guys. But it does split my focus in a way that is just like not the case if I'm just gaming on my own time. But yeah, there's a lot of games like that. And some of them, it just, you know, it is what it is. It's part of the process. Like generally it doesn't bother me. But there are some games where it's just not enjoyable for me to stream. And Skyrim was one of those. Skyrim was one where people stopped giving me hints and started telling me that I was doing everything the wrong way. Food. Priorities. Let's eat the candy bar I just picked up. I know, right? I didn't do all my magic all the way to the top. This is our last food item before we end up with just some cattails. So that's not ideal, but we're going to eat it. It's a good food item, at least. All right, let's turn this on. Oops. Turning it on is a push and hold. Okay, repair transmitter outside Forsaken Airfield control tower. Now we have to wait for an aurora from here. Now, like I said, I have a vague idea of where we're going for this. I think it's out near that burnt out house, which is along the way if you take the fork in the road the other direction. But I don't know that I'm confident enough in that to head that way in the fog. Because I don't want to do what happened in Pleasant Valley where I sent off across the map thinking, you know, I'm going to get myself positioned for, you know, when the aurora comes, but then I was in the wrong place, which just made it more difficult. There we go. Simple tools. I don't need those. I actually need to put my simple tools down that I'm carrying. I picked them up and brought them with me so I could leave them here in the basement. A pry bar now. Yeah, so we can pry open these ones we couldn't get into.
This'll come in handy.
Combat pants. Rifle cartridges. Plaid shirt. Okay. There's the thing. I always said at the beginning of this, and I try to stay true to it, that I have a lot of things in my life, right? Like, there's just never ending things going on. So
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I'm not bringing that stone. I never want to do something like just for the sake of content that I'm not enjoying. And to the degree that in the same way, like I've played things that do terribly, but I like them, so I keep playing them. Even though they don't do well. I left a hacksaw here. I don't even have a hacksaw. All right, so we're going to have to start taking notes on this place. I don't think I need a hacksaw either, to be fair. Exactly. Exactly, Christy. Like, there's no reason to just add angst to my life. Sometimes I'll stop streaming something that's not great and I'll play it off stream so I can just play it whenever I want. Oh, let's put the other tools in here. We already had tools here. Where are my tools? What does that go under? I thought it would be here. Oh, I'm not scrolling. My scroll isn't working. There we go. Here we go. So yeah, I need notes for this place. Clearly I left some stuff behind. Potatoes, I remember that. Water tablets and an energy drink. All right, let's get the fire going with a match and a stick. Yeah, this is before I started the notes. I started the notes once I made it to all the way to Mountain Town, I think.
Come on, little fire.
Come on.
I think I can use this.
Okay, well, I didn't mean to pick that up. Where's the fire? Am I gonna have to... A ladder? Furnace. Cycled can. How did I get so turned around in the dark? All right, we gotta light something. We gotta light something. What am I? I'm like looking at the sky and way out of place. How did I manage that? Okay. Oh, that was a cool animation. That was a cool animation. I had the little match in my hand and I tossed it into the fire. Okay, there we go. Add fuel. Now I can put in some coal. Put in 3. Now, unfortunately, that doesn't really set a lot of light, which is a bit of a bummer. I'm going to light the torch. I know, right? Yeah, I was probably fiddling with the mouse during the... Oh, the potatoes are empty. Okay, I thought I left potatoes there. That's a bummer. So there is no food here, which is somewhat unfortunate. Let's leave some coal behind. There is some here, but I don't need all this much. I'm going to leave 5. I'll keep 10 on me. Okay, so I thought there was going to be food here, and I didn't leave food here, which is unfortunate. I've still got 2 boxes of crackers, and the soda will give me calories. So this is not like a disaster. Let's write in my notebook. Okay. Airports. We've got, let's see, we've got a hacksaw, simple tools. Let's see. I don't need to note the nonsense that I'm never going to want. Not sure. Purple, good to see you. Yeah, backseating is inevitable. It really is. And for the most part, I don't mind it unless it just gets to the point that, like, I'm not enjoying playing anymore. But there's a difference between, like, sharing your experience and talking about how you enjoy the game and just blatantly telling everyone they're doing it the wrong way. And it depends on the delivery too. Like, Skyrim is one of the only games I can think of that, like, I just got fed up with trying to stream it and gave up. And there's a lot of games that I've played that are older games, popular games that have that kind of same vibe to them. There was just something about the combination of not being able to keep track of the learning curve of Skyrim combined with everyone's tips and help and criticisms that I was like, this is not fun. There's so many other games I could be playing. There's so many other things I could be doing. I'll keep writing these notes as I go because I don't care about, like, the aqua tablets. I guess. How am I on water? Still got half a gallon of water. I'm pretty good with that. While we're here, I can process the acorns. Let's do that. We'll do some crafting. It'll take an hour. All right, so that will give me prepared acorns. Now, what do I have to cook them now? How do I eat the acorns? Yeah, prepared acorns. Acorns cooked. Give me 92 calories each. So while we have fire for another hour and a half, I'm going to cook these acorns up just so I have them ready as an option, because they're not like cattails in that you can't just eat them. Like, I can't just decide to eat one and then eat it. I have to have like prep for it. Hey, Joseph, good to see you. The only spoilers I care about, truly, are story spoilers. Like, if I'm playing a game with a story and someone tries to ruin the story for me, then that's just, like, there's no reason for that. There's no benefit to that. They're not trying to help me do something. Like, that is my line. But other than that, like, tips, tricks, if it's presented in a way that's not obnoxious, then that is what it is. It comes with the nature of putting what you're doing out there for people to watch, right? Like, it's part of the process. But if you're going to come in and try to ruin the story for someone, just leave. And I'm not sorry I said it. All right, let's head back upstairs. There's no reason to be down here. It is nighttime, but it's not an aurora.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, I know. Right, exactly. Tips like, hey, you should go look under this bridge, or have you checked out this section of the map? Not bad, because you're not telling me what's going to happen there. Like, you're not telling me what I'm going to find. You're just letting me know, like, hey, there's something here. You might want to go take a look at it. And that makes a huge difference. I have so many spare clothes here. I think, actually, hold on. I did the thing again. These might be warmer. They are. Even unrepaired, they're still warmer than these blue ones. So I'm going to change that and then leave the wool ones behind. Or the thermal ones behind. I'm keeping the wool ones. Put that in here. That's actually, I don't think I should be putting them in drawers. I think they last better if you don't, but it's fine. And I'm already wearing 2 good pairs of combat pants, so drop that too. Where are the stairs? There's the stairs. Extra pockets would be really nice, wouldn't it? Wouldn't extra pockets be nice? I feel like we probably looted at least the kitchen really well the last time we were here, if we were hungry. It got dark. Go right back downstairs. This is the problem with this, is if we're stuck here for a long time, like waiting for an aurora. I'm gonna sleep for an hour. Still no aurora. My sprain risk is gone. Yeah, the decay in chest thing is kind of dumb. I was really hoping that turning the thing on would trigger an aurora like it did in the other maps. Because in the other maps, when you turned on the thing, it triggered an aurora the next night. I was kind of hoping that would be happening again here. But it doesn't seem like it is, which means I have no idea how long we're going to be stuck here. And we're going to have to work out our food situation. Hey, Dropbot, I actually need to use the radio? I thought, like... I thought you had to wait for an aurora to show up and then take the radio out. That's what I was thinking. It might be a glitter fog, right? So, like, I need it to be daytime, maybe? Yeah, we're here finishing signal void so that I can go to the new area. So I think glitter fog is usually during the day, not at night. So this might be a situation of needing to wait till the next day. I'm sleeping 1 hour at a time so I don't mess up my food by accident. If it's daylight, we'll head out along the road. Because like I said, I'm fairly certain I accidentally spoiled myself on where this is that I'm going. Oh yeah, we were talking about you earlier, Dropbot. I was saying that, like, the last time I was here, the only way I found my way around behind the airfield, like, up on the mountain, is because you literally were giving me, like, step-by-step directions. Hey, old school, good to see you.
Man, I could eat anything.
I'm not tired enough. Okay, so now we are good. Pick this up. I don't accidentally leave it behind. And let's take a look at my food options. So, yeah, you only get 92 calories from acorns versus 150 from a cattail. I'm going to drink my soda because that'll give me water and calories. And then I do have these two 600 boxes of crackers. I keep forgetting about the crackers because they kind of blend in with the tea for me. Like when I'm looking across this, I'm seeing it as a drink, but it's not. It's crackers. You haven't finished the new area yet, still mapping it in your head. I get the feeling that I'm never going to map the new area. Like, it looks complicated. I don't think I'm ever going to just be like, oh yeah, I totally get this new spot. No, I'm going to be lost forever. I'm going to be lost forever. Okay, so the sun's coming up. I'm going to head back along the road. We're going to go back up and then follow the road the other way. Because we might as well do something while we're waiting. Did we search this one already? Yeah, the hatch is empty. We did. I thought we did. As long as the snow doesn't turn into a blizzard, that would be unfortunate. Yeah, acorn coffee is weird. I think it was their way of giving, like, coffee the ability to be renewable. Compared to, like, obviously, eventually, if you're playing for hundreds and hundreds of days, all the tins of coffee are going to be gone. So you can make acorn coffee, and it's, like, weak coffee. It sounds gross. I'm okay at directions, and I'm really bad at directions, but the only way I can do any of it is landmarks. Like, everything in this game is not the same, but it looks the same at the same time. Like, I have to find the road and then know the fork in the road is there, or I know it, turn after the helicopter. Even in real life, don't tell me, like, tell me to turn at the McDonald's. That's how I'm going to know where I'm going. Give me directions like, go 2 stoplights past the McDonald's, then turn right at the Taco Bell. That kind of directions is what I need. Yeah, I love a game with a good map. Do you get frustrated with north and south? Yes. Yes, I do. Because I really have to stop and think about it, right? Like... Okay, yeah, it's really cold outside. This might not have been my smartest idea. This wouldn't be my smartest idea. Remember that time I said, as long as this doesn't turn into a blizzard, we'll be fine? We gotta go back. There's no way. Like, we have to go back, and we have to go back and just hope that I can find enough food. But I don't know how far away I am from the next place I can get inside of. But we're not close enough. Not in this. I literally jinxed myself. I shouldn't have said, don't turn into a blizzard. Because that is exactly what happened. I wanted to summon a glimmer fog, not a blizzard.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
Should be like right there. Crazy. Oops. Okay, so yeah, we came a little further down the road than we had to, but I was better off staying on the road than getting lost off the road. The hangar's right back here. Maybe the blizzard won't last all day? Alright, the good news is it's warm in here without a fire, so I'm gonna naturally warm back up. Let's go loot more thoroughly.
You're awesome!
I don't notice the light issue as much in here. Hey, Kat, thank you for continuing to be a member. I don't remember this. Like, look, now I don't see the torch or the lantern doing the weird thing. I was pretty happy that it was 4 maple saplings, and I was really happy that the new sled thing is a deer hide, because I was afraid they were going to do something dumb, like make it a moose hide. A moose hide would be super impractical for me. 18 minutes, 30 minutes. I'm gonna break this down by hand. We have 30 minutes to kill. Healed my hypothermia risk. Don't hear as much wind. Wait, maybe I do hear the wind. Yep, still windy. Yeah, bear or moose hide would be really hard. All right, so this is the kitchen. I probably looted it really well the last time, because we would have come through here looking for food. Yeah. All right, so we're out of luck on extra food. Searched, but not... Oh, I put my spray can in there. Could craft some bandages. That's what I wanted that cloth for. So just hit the take all button.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Well, you can drink something and that will help. Do weather effects carry over to the... Like, do you mean like if I left, would it still be a blizzard somewhere else? I don't think so. I'm gonna eat some of my crackers. We're at that point. It's time. It does carry over. If there's a blizzard in one, there'll be a blizzard in the next one. Okay, yeah. I mean, that does make sense. There's no escaping. There's a bed up here? Why do I always sleep in the basement? I mean, glimmer fog, I guess. Let's sleep for 2 hours and then see if the blizzard's still around. I mean, to say it's blizzarding at the airport, so I'll just leave, it's a long way to go. That's no joke. Like, it's a long way to go. I feel like I vaguely hear the wind sound still. Yeah. I'm really bad at, like, discerning them versus, like, no wind sounds from inside. Empty locker, mittens. I love the new glove thing. I love the new glove thing. The mittens reminded me of it. I should look. I have a pry bar now when I didn't the first time, so there's going to be some of these lockers we can get into that we couldn't before.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Flare. Decent ski boots. Will keep your feet very warm at the expense of mobility. Are ski boots new, or have I just never come across them before? Because I've never seen ski boots.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
And they're heavy. Teddy bear. Nope, this one. Oh, they're rare. Okay, so they're not new, they're just rare. They are warmer. But yeah, minus 20% on movement. And they're less water resistant. And they're so heavy. Look how heavy these are. 8 pounds. Almost 9. They are nice, though. Twice the wind protection. I'm going to mark that on my notes, specifically, that we found ski boots. And I'm going to leave them downstairs. I'm not going to take it with me. That's true. Ski boots are meant for skis, not to be walked around in. That's fair. It's a good point. You make a good point. Hey, look, there was a pry bar here the whole time. I didn't loot all the stuff because there was no stained paper. Did I find this before? To say for certain what security will be like out here, told the boss a single exit point at the current airstrip would never satisfy our usual standard for evac. Nowhere else in the world would we set him up for risk like that, but his eyes are open and so are mine. The build has the green light, 25,982. Okay. Interesting. Lantern fuel. I have no idea what that's about. Am I putting all my... Yeah, I'm putting all my stuff down, either downstairs next to that red toolbox or in the basement. So I guess 2 places, either in the basement or next to that red toolbox. Did I do the whole other side? I think I did. Are there stairs down? Yeah, the stairs down are right here. Yeah, so I'm either taking it to the basement or just piling it right here. Leave the ski boots behind. Carrying any extra clothing anymore. I can repair those pants. I'm gonna leave the second pry bar behind. Okay. A little frozen. Oh yeah, notes. Ski boots and pry bar. Gotta refill my lantern. Got plenty of lantern fuel. Well, not plenty, but enough. More than enough to refill this. Okay, so I'm still at just overweight. Yeah, still terrible outside. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna craft up some stuff then. I got that cloth so I could make more bandages because I used up 2 or 3 of them when I got attacked by that wolf. So I want to make sure I have enough. 3. Let's make 5.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
I could make some good, like at least 1 good torch. Use up some of my lamp oil though. I don't need to make any like stuff. Oh, I can repair my clothes too. There was, what was these ones? These new long johns I picked up need some repair. Okay, perfect. And then I can fix my hats. I'm honestly just trying to kill time here. All right, everything is at least in the 90s, right? Okay. Perfect. I can hear the wind this time. I'm pretty sure I did all the planes. Oh, maybe I didn't. Did I not search the plane? Normally it says like searched or empty or whatever it says. Okay, nothing in the airplane. Yeah, see, now it says empty. Matches? Gonna leave that there. How many matches do I have left, actually? 28. We started with 40. These are cardboard ones, too, so I'll take them. We've used a lot of matches. Search hatch.
I think I can use this.
Chocolate bar. Take it. I don't need the mittens. do not need another thing of simple tools.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I'm gonna take it. I'll take it and drop it outside, so at least I remember where it is. Rifle casing. Oh yeah, these ones. I always forget these lockers up top.
I'll take it.
The aviator cape. The aviator cape. The aviator cap and jacket. I feel like I've had the aviator cap before. But I don't think I've had the jacket.
This'll come in handy.
Not really. Alright, let's go drop some of this stuff back over here in my pile. I don't particularly know where I'm heading. I just really haven't explored the map, so I was gonna head over towards that, like that burnt out house and over towards the other side. What else did I just pick up that I didn't want? These I'm gonna harvest and get the leather out of it. The jacket's in the basement? Well, I've been through the basement. Oh, the flight jacket. Oh, that's what I'm wearing. I'm wearing the flight jacket. Ignore me. I said I didn't have it. I'm wearing it right now. All right, what else is I going to drop here? Oh, I have someone carrying this maple sapling around. I could drop that to cure here. I'd have to come back for it eventually is the problem, though, but you never, you know, as long as I know where I left it. Maple sapling. 1. What else can I drop? Might not have anything else to drop, but I just want to... Oh, it was the antiseptic. The antiseptic was the other thing I picked up and said, I don't actually want to carry this. Because it's heavy. Still a blizzard. Food is going to become a real problem here, guys. Food is going to become a very big problem for me. I've got coffee and tea, each of which have 100 calories. Like, drinking a coffee or tea is better than or equal to eating an acorn. So, and that's another like 900, 700, plus 4. So we've got food. Things just might get a little lean. I want a custom difficulty based on... I think the basis of it was Voyager. I could really start like breaking down crates and stuff to fill time too. I don't know why I keep stepping outside. I'm pretty sure I can hear the wind. I have an off-stream interloper game that I was playing. That's rough. Interloper's a rough time. There's just such small amounts of loot. Yeah, Interloper, it was a good challenge though. Like, I had a lot of fun with it when I was doing it, but it is not forgiving. Like, there is no forgiveness in Interloper whatsoever. You spawn in, like, without even a full set of clothes. You have no matches, so you have no access to fire. When you first start, you have to find something to loot. I had a few rough starts. Okay, the day is almost over. Some of these rooms had like boxes in them. I could break down the boxes. Sometimes there's stuff inside of those too, the crates. I didn't know that. I learned that recently. Like, these might have something inside of it. 45 minutes or an hour and a half. All right, well, at the very least, it's a lot of wood.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I know. I'm going to go put it all down for you. I don't know if the cardboard boxes do that too. Or have the potential, I should say. Like, obviously there was nothing in those, but...
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
Yeah, I know you're hungry. I'm sorry. Have some acorns. We're rationing here. This place, it's always when I come here. Yeah, I do. I have both guns. I left the rifle at home. Ooh. Okay, the storm is over. Let's head back out. We've got plenty of stuff. We're not super tired, but we're running low on food. So let's just walk out and see what we find. I'm carrying the revolver on me for scaring away wolves. There's a wolf right there. So I've just been firing shots with it to scare wolves away. Because I've got lots of bullets too. Right? Everything always goes poorly for me when I'm at the airfields. Mostly with food. I wish I had enough of it that I could, like, leave a bunch there. Right? Like, just leave a bunch behind. Are these acorn trees? That one looks like an acorn tree. You got the collector's rifle and ranger's pistol? That's exciting. Yeah, I just have, like, the regular ones. Okay, I picked up these acorns already. I'll have to cook these up at some point, but better to have them as an option, I think. The problem is this map being a dead end and me looting it out. Anytime I come here, if I don't have a lot of food on me, it's just going to keep getting worse, right? Like, I'm looting up all the food in the area now. It's an awesome sniper. I haven't really been very many places. Like, we did the bunkers. And we're kind of like on a mission to do the bunkers. And I haven't really gone exploring beyond that too much. Even in the maps that had bunkers in them, like, I grabbed the bunker and I left. There's a lot of area that I have not explored. I don't want to get so far off the road that I can't find the road. I can just see myself being back here again later and being like, oh no, there's no food and somebody ate all the acorns. That somebody being me. I just want to keep myself above starving. Like, you can get right to the verge of starving, but I want to keep myself above that line so I don't lose my weight bonus because I'm already encumbered as it is. I was not encumbered. I don't even know what I picked up and kept on me that pushed me over the edge again. Maybe the lantern fuel? I had my bedroll, right? Yeah. I just realized what time it is, so I'm trying to walk this way, but I'm probably gonna have to, like, sleep somewhere for a quick bit to save the game. I was really hoping to wrap up this bunker in this stream so that next time we could pick right up with, like, our trek to the new area. But it's not gonna happen. Daytime streams, I can't go, like, super late. I have a little bit of a cushion.
I can't be far behind.
But I can't go as late as I can on an evening stream to accomplish a goal because I gotta get the kids. Wouldn't be too happy with me if I didn't pick them up. Nice clear weather. Now I'm not cold at all. Like, temperature's great. They can walk. They would be so bad. I would never do that to them. I'm probably carrying something I meant to put down and forgot to. Oh, maybe not. Leather that I didn't have and more cloth.
Oh, I'm starving.
Uh-oh. Yeah, see, we don't want red on the food bar. If I come across bunnies or a carcass or something, I might have to actually process it out for the meat. I'm not giving them the chance to tell their kids one day that when school was over, they had 15 miles through the snow, uphill both ways, during a hurricane being chased by a gator. They would say that anyway. They would say that anyway, just for dramatic effect. And their kids wouldn't believe them any more than I believe my parents. It's actually pretty bright outside for getting to be dusk. It's gonna glimmer fog, isn't it? It's gonna glimmer fog. I feel like the helicopter's probably farther away than I'm imagining. The little burnt out house is right there. There's those trailers at the other end of the airfield, too. That might be a good place to look for snacks. I don't think I actually went down to those trailers. I mean, granted, we'd have to go all the way back over there, but... Which is not that far. That's the airport right there. We definitely came the long way. I could have walked straight across and been here by now. Because that's where we came from. And that's the tower, the control tower. So the trailers would be right there. Maybe we do that. Because it just feels as if snacks would be in those trailers. And even if not, it's probably like... a bed I can sleep in, and or even just going through the door will save my game. There might be more cattails over here too. I walked in here, or from wherever we spawned in, came in, did the radio, like picked up the radio thing and left. So like this whole map, it's not like I've done anything with it. There's cattails right there. Can I walk this one? I hate when they have these spots that like look like you should be able to walk it, but then you can't, but you can if you wiggle around enough. Yeah, I gotta jot down what I left off with. This one shouldn't be too bad because next time it's literally just like wait for the fog. But I do need to go down there and grab those cattails. So I'm gonna make a note of that. Totally forgot about these trailers. Hopefully there's food in them. Like there's something over there too, right? Oh, I guess I could get the bunny. Wow, that was terrible. I wasn't even close. All right, next time. You're safe today, bunny. All right, there's a flare in here.
I'll take
Orange
it.
soda. That has calories in it. I will take the calories. Dog food. You know what? I'm not picky. Oh, nope. Don't break down that. Beef jerky. Energy bars. Oh, this is so good, guys. I was right. There are snacks here. Fire log. Fire logs are good, but they're heavy. Drop that stuff. Cotton hats.
I could eat anything right now.
I know you could. We're in the red. Is that a snare? Oh, I can set a snare for bunnies. The beef jerky. Combat boots. Another soda. Ooh, quality tools. Quality tools they're just that. They do better than the blue toolboxes. Accelerant, ammunition. I don't need another flashlight, but I'm going to take it with me so that I can move everything. Move everything to the hangar.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Where I'll know where it is. Okay, so how heavy am I? 100 pounds. Oof. All right, so let me sleep for just an hour. I don't want to mess up my food. We're going to sleep for just an hour so that the game will save. I think I probably could have just like gone out the door and back in too. And then next time I might actually just trek back to the hangar to drop off all this stuff that I just found. I'll look around outside too and loot around this area. But then head back up there. And then we're just chilling here. We're just chilling in this map waiting for the glimmer fog so that we can get that bunker. And then we'll head over to the new map and hopefully not die. So this was pretty good. Lots of long walking. It's a very long way away from our main base camp. But we're all set. We're ready. We're here. We just need that final piece. I'm liking some of the changes so far. I'm really excited to see the new area of it too. So we'll definitely be jumping back in next week. I'm not sure which day, so keep an eye on the Discord. I've got a event section there where I plan out my schedule for the week. Otherwise, the streams get posted to YouTube the day of. So if you enjoyed today's stream and you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. And until then, have a good one, everybody.